March 1944. The beachhead at Anzio is still bleeding. Burned-out vehicles litter the muddy outskirts, twisted steel half buried in shell craters. Among them, German recovery crews find something unusual, an American M3 half-track, damaged but intact. It isn't rushed to the front. No officers shout, no weapons are stripped. The order is quiet and specific. Take it apart. Not by soldiers, by an engineer. Ober-engineer Carl Schmidt steps forward, a man shaped by Daimler workshops and German precision doctrine. He has dissected British armor, Soviet trucks. He knows crude engineering when he sees it. At first glance, the American vehicle seems to confirm everything German intelligence believed. Rough welds, uneven spacing, bolts without polish, nothing perfectly aligned. Schmidt opens his notebook and writes a single word: careless. Then he looks closer, and his hand stops. Because this machine isn't poorly built, it is deliberately built this way. By 1944, German engineering worships perfection. The Tiger tank is its altar: thick armor, microscopic tolerances, flawless machining. Each one consumes over 300,000 man-hours. Factories treat metal like jewelry. American factories? German reports mock them. Oversimplified, designed by accountants, disposable. Germany builds machines meant to last forever. America builds machines meant to be replaced. Yet something doesn't make sense. Despite bombings, despite U-boats, despite an ocean, American vehicles keep arriving. Destroyed by morning, replaced by evening. So Schmidt looks again, this time under the hood. The engine mounts are not custom-fitted, they are interchangeable. Same spacing, same bolt size. One component slides out, then another. No specialized tools, no precision alignment. This isn't incompetence, this is design philosophy. In German factories, parts are married to a vehicle. Remove one and nothing else fits. Here, the parts are strangers. Any one fits anywhere. Then Schmidt studies the engine. A white 160AX gasoline engine. On paper, unimpressive. Low compression, modest horsepower, nothing elegant. But then he realizes the danger. This engine runs on low-octane fuel, fuel that would destroy German engines. Its tolerances are loose, its components oversized. Why? Because it is meant to survive dust, mud, poor maintenance, and exhausted crews who barely know how engines work. German engines demand specialists. This engine doesn't care who touches it. Schmidt writes a sentence that feels almost heretical. Efficiency sacrificed for reliability, precision replaced with tolerance. On the Eastern Front, where engines freeze solid, this one would still cough and keep going. Next, the frame. Cast parts instead of precision machining, stampings instead of milled steel. Germany avoids casting, too unpredictable. America embraces it. Why? Because casting is fast. An Argent-German transmission housing requires hours of exact machining. The American version is poured, cooled, drilled, installed. Schmidt calculates assembly time, then recalculates, then checks again. An American half-track can be assembled in under 8 hours. Germany needs days. Not because Germans are slow, because Germans refuse imperfection. America designs vehicles around factories. Germany designs factories around vehicles. One American part fits 10 vehicles. 10 vehicles can be sustained with one crate of spares. German logistics demand precision. American logistics demand volume. Schmidt underlines a sentence twice. This machine is not built to be perfect. It is built to be replaceable. The final shock comes from the repair manual found inside. No equations, no dense schematics, just drawings, clear steps, language simple enough for a farm boy. An American soldier can keep this machine running. A German engineer is not required. The workshop goes silent because the realization is terrifying. Germany builds weapons for experts. America builds weapons for armies. And armies are larger. Much larger. Later, Schmidt will write in a confidential report, "We are not losing to superior machines. We are losing to superior production logic." Then he imagines the battlefield, not a laboratory. Mud, rain, artillery fire. The American half-track expects failure. Open access panels, bolts reachable with frozen hands. German machines hide everything behind armor and precision plates. American machines assume chaos and plan for recovery. Schmidt writes one final line. "Design assumes incompetence. This is not an insult. This is strategy." At that moment, another engineer enters with crates from a destroyed American convoy. Spare parts are laid out on a table. Something feels wrong. The same carburetor fits the half-track, a truck, even a light tank variant. Same bolts, same parts, same logic. And suddenly, Germany's greatest weakness was no longer on the battlefield. It's on the factory floor. Same thread sizes, same fittings, same parts, again and again. In Germany, that was unthinkable. Every vehicle was a unique creation. Precision demanded individuality. In America, one part served many machines. Schmidt stared at the table of components and whispered something no German engineer was trained to say. They don't build vehicles, they build ecosystems. And that realization was terrifying. Because ecosystems don't collapse when one piece fails. If a factory was bombed, another replaced it. If a design flaw appeared, the system absorbed it. German industry was a masterpiece of precision, but it was fragile. American industry was redundant, flexible, and unstoppable. Schmidt began comparing timelines. He knew them by memory. He had overseen Panther production himself. A Panther tank required over 150,000 man-hours. The American half-track? A fraction of that. Germany celebrated complexity. America weaponized time. While German engineers perfected one machine, American factories finished 10, then 50, then 1,000. Quantity wasn't a compromise, it was the strategy. And then the cold truth settled in. Even if German tanks were tactically superior, they were outnumbered before the battle even began. The war wasn't being decided in Normandy or Italy. It was being decided on factory floors, thousands of kilometers away. Schmidt climbed into the crew compartment. The seats were plain. The controls were labeled clearly. No excess gauges, no unnecessary precision. German vehicles demanded months of training. This one? Weeks, maybe days. The Americans assumed their soldiers would be young, exhausted, and frequently replaced, so they built machines that forgave mistakes. German doctrine demanded the soldier rise to the machine. American doctrine lowered the machine to the soldier. In total war, pride was a liability. That night, under a dim lamp, Schmidt typed his report to Berlin. Every word mattered. "American vehicles display no individual brilliance," he wrote. "Their strength lies not in components, but in the systems surrounding them." Then the most dangerous sentence of all. "Replication is theoretically possible, but practically impossible under current German industrial structure." It was an admission of defeat. Germany could not copy this, not because it lacked skill, but because its economy, training, and culture were incompatible with mass standardization. You couldn't improvise an ecosystem. You couldn't redesign a nation mid-war. Schmidt leaned back and felt something unfamiliar: respect. America never asked, "What is the best machine?" They asked, What is the fastest way to keep fighting? Germany built masterpieces. America built momentum. He knew most officers would dismiss the report. It contradicted everything they believed. But Schmidt understood the truth. The war was no longer about steel or firepower. It was about systems. Standing alone in the workshop, he looked again at the half-track, open, silent, unimpressive. And yet, it explained what no battlefield report ever had. Germany asked the wrong question. America asked the fatal one. Loose tolerances, cast parts, simplified controls. None of it was incompetence, it was intent. The American secret wasn't armor, it wasn't firepower, it wasn't brilliance, it was systems engineering. America didn't build tanks, it built supply chains, training pipelines, repair doctrines, and interchangeable parts networks. A Sherman destroyed today could be replaced tomorrow. A Tiger lost today might never be replaced at all. German factories were works of art. American factories were weapons. In his private notes, never officially submitted, Schmidt wrote one final line. The American machine does not need to survive. The American system does. That was the secret Germany could never steal. Because it wasn't inside the vehicle, it was inside the nation.